dry. Okay, so the d followed by ra, the da it changes into j. Okay. The ed suffix mispronunciation. Actually, many students, and this is actually plausible or expected, because the ed is written in the same way. It's written in the same way. The ed suffix is written in the same way. But actually, it has three types of pronunciation. Okay, it's pronounced in three different ways. So some students pronounce all the words with ed as it. Why? Here, because many students, okay, try to make a link between spelling and pronunciation. And as you know, as we said many times, that English is not a phonetic language, and that relation between letters and sounds is not harmonious. Okay. So many students see it as ed, so they pronounce it all the time, it. Call it, play it, help it, fix it, protected. So all these words are pronounced as if they were in the same way. But actually in English, we have three ways of pronouncing the ed at the end, okay? It can be pronounced da when it's preceded by a voice consonant. So it's a cold, okay? Or in the American accent, calm. Play. Oh, so when it's preceded by a voice consonant, it's a voice sound, whether it's consonant or vowel, it's pronounced that. When it's preceded by voiceless consonant, it's pronounced t, t, t. Helped, fixed, fixed. Okay, so here it makes one sound. When it's preceded by t or da, here it's pronounced it. It has a new syllable. It makes a new syllable. So protected, added, protected, added. But notice this syllable is always weak. Okay, this syllable, yes, it makes a syllable. Here it makes a syllable. It makes a syllable. But this syllable is always weak. So don't put the stress on this syllable, the ed syllable, the new syllable ed. So don't say added, protected. Don't say this. Don't stress it. It's always weak. S and es suffix. The suffix, as you know, s or es, can be pronounced in three different ways. Z, is. It can be pronounced as za when it's preceded by a voice consonant. For example, fold, folds, play, played, help. Help, it's preceded by a voice consonant, a voiceless consonant. So it's pronounced as helps, okay? The es is pronounced as is. For example, classes, raises, catches, fishes, bridges, okay? So here it can make, so many students cannot distinguish this, and they pronounce all the S and ES as is. So you may helbis, helbis, folis, and so on. Okay. Why? Because of the consonant cluster problem with Arab students. They cannot make this consonant cluster. They insert a vowel in order to make it easier for them to pronounce. Okay. So it needs a practice. It needs practice. It's the same problem of consonant cluster. Okay. Erroneous gemination. Erroneous gemination. Gemination means what we call in Arabic shadda. It means that you pronounce two sounds, two consonant sounds, or the same consonant sounds twice, doubling the sound, doubling the sound. Many students think that when you double the letter, this means that this letter would make two sounds. But we call this a grapheme or digraph, okay? In the sense that here we have double C, but we have only one k sound, one k sound, not two sounds. Many students think that as it's written as double C, so it's going to be pronounced twice. So they say account, okay? And they say this is the first syllable, and this is the second syllable, okay? No, the counting of syllables depends on the sounds, not the letters. So here, actually, I have two letters, but they make one sound. So we call them a digraph, okay? The double C here is a digraph. So account, 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 okay? Account. Double L in words like collect. Here you note that it's written as, it's transcribed as one sound, one leh sound, okay? But it's written as double L. So some students think that double L, so it's collect, okay? This is also connect. Actually, it has only one nah sound, not two. It's connect. Okay, connect. Here we have double P, but we pronounce only one P sound. So it's apple, just one. Attack, okay. This is clear. This is right. Attack. This is wrong. Why? Because we should depend on transcription, not letters. Actually, here we have two letters, okay? But we have only one sound. So it's attack, okay? Problems with vowels or vowel mispronunciations, okay? First problem is the misplacement of into with I. Eh, I, eh, I. Pen, pin, pen, pin, when, win, head, hit, read, check, check. Okay. So students should practice these minimal pairs before starting to notice the difference in pronunciation. Okay, so they should start listening first to these minimal pairs, and then you ask them, which word can you hear? When? So they would say, yes, this one, rather than that one. Okay, So when, when. Can you notice the difference? Is it the same? They start to notice that these words are different. They are not the same. Okay. So some students think that the difference is only in writing. So what do you mean, pin or pin? Which one? Pin or pin? You pronounce them in the same way. So how can I distinguish between them? Okay. Red, 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 cheek, check, cheek, check. Okay. Don't say check, check. No. This is a problem of what's called monophthongization. Monophthongization means that you change a diphthong into a monophthong. Actually, many students change a into the long vowel e. So this is a long vowel. No, this is a diphthong. This is a compound vowel phony. Yes, it's a compound vowel phony. It's a. Some students don't know the differences between a monophthong and a diphthong, a long vowel and a diphthong, so they make it easier by pronouncing it as long E. So when they say greet, 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 as if they were the same word, okay? But actually, they should distinguish between gray, great, greet, greet, great, greet, hate, hey, hate, he, heat, pay, fate, feet, feet, bay, bait, beat, mail, meal, may, meal. Okay. So may, mail, meal, meal. Yes, ask them to listen first and then to pronounce the minimal pairs. Okay. To listen to minimal pairs and to pronounce minimal pairs. As you know, this is one of the commonest problems. Oh, this is a diphthong. They change it into oo, oo, long vowel, oo, 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 or they make something between them, which is neither o or oo. Okay, so here show, show, shoe, 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 grow, grew, grew, chose, choose, choose, fold, food, food, road, room, room. Even in some phonics books, they say that the sound of O, the sound of O, is long O, 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 long O. It's not long O. It's this vowel, this diphthong. So it's a diphthong, not a long vowel. Okay, so it's not oo, it's O, O, O. So students should be trained on the differences between these two vowels, or otherwise they wouldn't distinguish between these words. They would think that they have the same pronunciation. Ear, ear. Many students can distinguish between these diphthongs, and they pronounce these words as if they were homophones. So they say air, air, or ear, ear. Sorry, ear, ear. Yani they change a into ear. Okay. Oh, So this is air. This is ear. In the American accent, it's air. Air. This diphthong is not found in the American accent. These two diphthongs are not found in the American accent, but still there is a difference between. The American accent would be air, ear, hair, here, hair, fear, hair, peer, hair, peer. Even the American accent, there is difference between. Okay. Stress problems. Stress problems. In English, we distinguish between primary stress, secondary stress, and unstressed or weakly stressed syllables. Then look here in engineering, 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 engineering. Notes the difference. Okay, how many syllables? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 syllables. Okay, we have secondary stress. Okay, we have primary stress, and this is the most important. The primary stress is the most important. But some students cannot place the stress. Okay, and some students ah for example here, this where some students would say sentence. This is misplacement of the stress. They put the stress on the second syllable rather than the first syllable. Okay, sentence, no, sentence, sentence, open, open, not open. Whether it's an adjective or a verb, it had the same pronunciation. Okay, account, account. Also, some students think that the part of a
Doctor,
speech
is
must
it
change.
sorry for interrupting you. Is it open or open? Because most of us pronounce it open.
No, open,
Yes, thank you.
open. Also, account, account. As a noun or as a verb, the same thing. The stress is on the second syllable, not the first. Not account, okay? Or account, no. About, about. The stress is on the second syllable, not about, about. The stress is on the second syllable. Around, around. Also, the stress is on the second syllable. Direct or direct. The stress is on the second syllable, whether it's a verb or an adjective. Direct or direct. Both of them are correct. But direct is not correct. Okay, stress is not on the first syllable. Whether it's an adjective or a verb, it's not a must to change the place of the stress when you change the part of a speech. Useful, especially for stress. This app is very useful.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. باخد مثلا كلمة زي دي هنا كده.
This application is called Say It. Okay.
وبوريها للطفل.
Around. Around.
طبعا هنا واضح إن كلمة around ستريس على المقطع الثاني. حتى هو هنا فوق حط لما نيجي نطلعها هنا
Around.
تمام. فواضح هنا إن العلامة الصفراء على الجزء ده اللي هو بداية المقطع الإيه؟ الثاني. المقطع الثاني. لو جيت بقى انا اخلي الطفل ينطقها عشان ينطقها صح فبشغل المايك الاصفر واقول اهو around. واضح هنا برضو الاسترس على المقطع الثاني. الجزء الاولاني اللي هو الابيض ده معناه ان المقطع اللي هو فيه شواء ضعيف. بعد كده بدا المقطع الثاني يبقى ايه؟ قوي. تمام. فاهو ممكن برضو around بدأ برضه نفس القصة. هو طبعا الجزء الابيض اللي قبل المقطع ده هو الايه؟ الجزء الضعيف. الجزء القوي اللي عليه العلامه الصفراء حتى هنلاقي فيه تطابق ما بينهم. brown الاصفر هنا مكان الاصفر. تمام. تعالوا نشوف كلمات تانية مثلا. هنا ناخد كلمة زي دي برضه الاسترس على المقطع التاني. شوف كده began هو الجزء الأبيض ده ضعيف. تمام. ضعيف. began المقطع الأصفر العلامة الصفراء زي العلامة الصفراء فوق اهي بدأ الصوت الايه البيتش يعني لأن الاسترس معناها علو شديد في الايه في البيتش ارتفاع شديد في البيتش اللي هو طبقة الصوت. تمام. مع اهتزاز الأحبال الصوتية. تمام. طيب ايه رأيكم لو جربناه مثلا ننطقها غلط؟ تمام. آه شايفين الكلمة دي أهو الاسترس هنا على المقطع الأول. breakfast 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 sorry breakfast. واضح هنا ان المقطع الاول هو اللي عليه الايه؟ الاسترس. بعد كده كله breakfast. تمام. تاني breakfast. في تطابق واضح بين الايه؟ الاسترس على المقطع الاول. تمام. بعد كده اللون الابيض بدأ يظهر اهو بس. تمام. ده كله معناه ان هو ضعيف. طيب لو انا نطقتها غلط او الطفل نطقها غلط هيظهرها له ازاي بقى؟ بصوا معايا بقى. break fast. هنا بدأ يظهر ان المقطع الثاني هو اللي عليه الايه؟ الستريس. ده معناه ان في خطأ في النطق. break fast. لما نطقها fast break fast.
At the end of the session, I'd like to thank you very much for your attentive listening and watching seminar. Thank you very much for your attention. And if you have any questions, you can raise your questions.
انا ما عنديش اي questions، بس حابه اشكر حضرتك في اللايف سيشن ده، لان حضرتك كنت سبب رئيسي وعامل اساسي في ان انا نطقي يتغير 100%. انا حضرت كورسز كتير في الفوناتكس وكده، لكن ما شاء الله وبسم الله ما شاء الله دايما بقولها على الفيس لو حضرتك بتتابع تعليقاتي، ان اكتر حد اثر في نطقي وعمل على تغييره هو حضرتك، فربنا يجازيك كل خير عنا يا رب.
Allah يبارك فيك يا مس كريمان. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr.
Do
Hisham,
you have
for
any
such,
questions?
yes. I just would like to thank you a lot for such an insightful webinar. I'm sure everyone has benefited a lot. And the rest, if you would like to ask any questions, you can write your questions on the chat box or you can simply unmute yourself.
Thank you, Mr. Ali, Mr. Hussein. Maybe after Eid, inshallah. Are there any questions?
Okay, so thank you. So we'd like to take a collective photo with you. So could you please all of you open your cameras? Right, Dr. Hisham, can you please close the screen of the sharing so that we can take a collective photo? Okay, so let's start. Thank you. Thank you so much for attending and have a great day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yes, the recordings will be sent to you and also the certificates within 3 days. Okay, goodbye.